Hey, what's going on everyone? Moose here, and today we are going to talk about the Arken Zulus. This is the HD 5-20, and I have to admit, I was a little amazed. Let's get into it. Alright, so first and foremost, this is the Optic. It does come with the mount. You do have to attach the mount. It does come with this nice little eyepiece. It also comes with a box that has two of the batteries, this charger and this charger and cable. These batteries appear to be, it doesn't really say. But either way, you're going to get two of them. So two batteries, charging cable, and no SD card. For some reason, and I don't know if maybe I'm just overlooking it, I don't believe that I am, I did not receive any instructions with my Zulus. I don't know if Arken's just picking on me. I'm just kidding, they're not. But it is pretty self-explanatory. However, I will be downloading the PDF so that I have them. I'm certain that it was just an oversight, and I'm certain that Arken will take care of it. But let's get into the scope. So the scope itself does come with no battery installed. On the side here, we actually have this little cover. It's very well built and very easy to remove. This will house your SD card, which we're going to pop out because I've recorded on this. It does not come with an SD card. That's on you to do. However, you can charge the unit from the side port to charge the battery that's housed inside the IR illuminator. So very nice concept. It does have a side Picatinny mount, which I'm really interested in potentially putting maybe a small red dot. I don't know. I guess you could do a laser on the side if that's legal where you're at. But either way, it does have a pick rail on the side. This ring up here is your focus ring, so kind of your parallax, if you will. This back here is your eyepiece adjustment, so it's going to give you, it's going to sharpen up the image that you see inside of here. It's not an optical image, it's a digital image, so it's like looking at a camcorder screen, which is typical of everyone that I've ever used. So this is going to zoom in, it's going to zoom out, it's going to keep everything nice and tight and right. Up here, starting from the very top, this is your zoom wheel. So you can simply just zoom this. You zoom it to the right and it zooms in. You zoom it left, it zooms out. The power button, you simply hold it down and it will come on. Same thing for power off. You just hold the button. You'll see it count down from, I think, 3 to 2 to 1 and then off. This next one is your settings button. So that's going to pull up the whole menu on the inside. It's going to give you all your different options and things like that. The button on the right here is to turn the illuminator on. The illuminator will only come on, that I've noticed, when you're in night mode. So if you're running it in day mode, this button will only function for the settings itself. And that's just kind of, that's typical. The button on the left side is switch from day to night or your left to right. But it'll, if you hold it down, you'll hear the unit click. It'll turn into night mode or day mode depending upon where you started. The button at the bottom, if you push it, hold it down for a moment, it'll start to record. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory and very easy to use. It really is. These buttons are far enough apart with a dimple in the middle here where, you know, I can really tell where I'm at on the optic itself. Now, I've never tried it with gloves, so I can imagine if I'm out on like a night hunt and it's cooler out, maybe I have my gloves on, it might be a little harder to figure out exactly where the buttons are, but that's not a big deal. It's not. Learn your optic. The Illuminator actually has a focus ring as well, and there's a very cool part about this Illuminator. It's got 6 levels of illumination, and I'm going to tell you, it's pretty impressive. You're going to see some nighttime footage coming up here real soon. We're going to do the daytime, and then we're going to switch to night. But to change the illumination, you just simply tap this right hand button here, and you just tap it and it'll say level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, and then you can focus your beam. And I'm going to tell you, listen, when I first got this, it's the first time I've ever had one in my hand, and I looked at it and I thought, that's not what I expected. I have a lot of, well, I have other night vision stuff. I have an ATN X-Lite 4K. I have the ATN 5 LRF, and they are big units. I mean, very, very big units. So when I saw this and I saw this little illuminator, I thought to myself, geez, man, I don't know. I don't know if this thing's actually going to keep up with what my other optics do. And I'm here to tell you, this little unit kicks a whole lot of butt. It really does. It is simply amazing, lightweight, does a great job. I have not tested it to see how long it'll run for with the illumination and recording and being on. That'll come with time. I am going to put this on a coyote rig, and we're going to test it out. Now, another thing that this could be used for would be an external IR light for maybe those super, you know, we all have those more expensive IR lights. You could certainly hook one up to the side of this. One downside to this unit, in my opinion, is that the illuminator is not removable as far as I can tell. And you might say, well, Moose, why do you care if it's removable or not? Well, I care because in the state of Michigan, I can hunt with night vision for deer during normal hours. However, I cannot have an IR illuminator attached to that optic or even in my possession. So that disqualifies this for doing deer hunting, which is really a bummer because I'd love to record some deer footage through this optic. It is what it is. I mean, not much I can say about it. I mean, I can't even really, I don't even think I can disable it. I thought, man, it'd be nice if I could just like unscrew this whole thing and just pull the IR out, but I don't think that's the case. If you guys are aware of another way, or if, you know, however, you know, you guys maybe get around that, please drop it in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and shoot some video. We're going to start with the daytime shots. I do apologize. I shot this at home, so I'm just like looking down the street, right? I didn't, it's too difficult to go out into the woods, shoot during the day for this video anyway, and then come back and then wait till dark and then wander out in the woods and do it again. So I wanted to give the same frame of reference to how far I was looking, things like that. And it did really good. I mean, it easily saw, even at night, I've already recorded those, so even at night, it literally was more than 100 yards, easily. And I mean, I'm really satisfied, but enough talking, just watch. Alright, so here we have it outside. Like I said, I've shot this in the same position basically as the night stuff. The night stuff, I'll look around my backyard a little bit more, but I am looking down the road, trying to avoid the traffic just for whatever. But you can just see how clear that picture is. It looks the same through the optic. It's just so perfect. Really high def. And this is going to be perfect for taking out hunting. You can see I'm zoomed out right now, and there we go. I just zoomed in, That's 20 power as opposed to its initial at 5 power. Um, do a little bit of adjusting here. Sorry, once again, it's in my hand, so it's not on a rifle. We'll get more rifle stuff done when it's actually on and mounted, but the clarity is just great. You know, the reticle zooms in when you zoom in, so it gives you a better sight picture. You can choose different colors for the reticle. I haven't really played with it that much to see about different reticles, but I'm certain it probably has some. If not, well, you know, hey, I'm winging it here. So, but either way, just absolutely amazing. That's about 100 yards from my house right there. So you can see it. It's really a great picture. Just absolutely outstanding. So we'll come back with some night next. Alright, so here we have it at night. Now, keep in mind that this is the first time I've ever used it at night. Once again, I didn't have the audio turned on, so it took me a second to kind of find the focus and get everything going. You know, you can just see how clear that looks. It is so amazing. Ironically, when I first took it outside for night shooting, it was actually on day mode, and believe it or not, just from the ambient light in the neighborhood, it looked really good. I mean, I thought I was in there, but then I noticed I couldn't get the illumination working. You can see the illuminator there. We're going to start going through some of the illumination powers. You know, I didn't know if it was going to record all that, but you can see from the day, that's about 50 to 75 yards. Here we are zooming in. Got the 20 power now. And once again, it's in my hand, so it's kind of bouncing all over the place. We're going to shoot some better video coming up. There's the sign that we looked at before. It's about 100 yards away. You can see I'm kind of focusing, working on it, getting it nice and crisp. And it just looks amazing. Obviously, bouncing around, it's kind of all over the place, but overall, I mean, there I am zoomed back out. It just looks simply amazing. I'm absolutely blown away. You can actually read the signs at night, and that's pretty pitch dark down there. So great optic for sure. Watch. So, see what I mean? I mean, what a great optic. I mean, honestly, this thing it's just so lightweight. I think it would be really cool if it had a QD mount, and I'm sure I could buy one. It does come with the 0 MOA mount, which is fine, you know, but it'd be nice if it had a little bit more like a QD, stuff like that. But the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to figure out what rifle we're going to put this on, and then we're going to take it out and we'll do another video, and then I'll post that at a later time. But with that being said, definitely check them out. Arken Optics. You can actually find a link to their site on my webpage, which has been somewhere on this screen the entire time that we've been talking here. Go over there. You can find all kinds of great daily deals from all the people that I work with and I'm affiliated with. Most of them are going to save you a little bit of money, and it doesn't cost you anything more, certainly, but it does help out the channel. So go check out the website. Please do that. It really does make a big influence on the amount of you know, ability that I have to bring you guys more and more stuff. So with that being said, be good to each other. God bless, and we'll talk soon. See ya.